Now we're going to make this example more complicated. So we have our dashboard, and now I added a new table here. So I inserted a new worksheet that I call X for external. And here I created a table that I'm going to pop for each market, for each country. So let's say that I have the Italian market open, and here I want to have in my summary the data coming from these markets, from these countries. So I'm going to do the following. So first of all, I'm going to do this because I want to compare this, if you can see. Okay, here we are. Okay, I'm going to type this here. Okay, so we have this. Then I'm going to remove these dollars, so I want to have a relative. Okay, I'm going to copy, paste special. Okay, the formula, we get this, and this one is this one. Okay, so I'm going to copy, paste this. Okay, this has the same format of these two. Those are dates. And then we have this, too many. Okay, this has to be integer. Okay, we make everything to integer. Okay, this is okay like this. Then we should do the same also for the other markets. So I'm going to open the other Holland, Poland, and Sweden. Okay, tickets. I'm gonna here. I'm going to it will be empty because this has to be 16, this has to be 18, and this has to be 19. So we jump one. I'm going back to my, and I'm going to copy the format of this. Same for the Netherlands. Okay, I'm going to see the Netherlands. Okay, and I'm going to do the same here. Okay, oh, again I forget to remove the dollars to make it smart. Okay, and then I have my last one, which is, okay, that's good. I'm gonna copy this. I have to remember to remove. Okay, and then here we have 18, 19. Okay, and then if every time I have to remember which file I'm opening, then this will be very tedious. Okay, so I'm going to close these files, close this, go to the Italian one. Okay, just to remember that all my data is from this to 19. I close this. Okay, in Visual Basic, I do the following. First of all, I need to create a routine, and I have it here. Okay, I have this routine where I'm going to do the following. So basically, I have here a connection to a database. I don't want to go into details to this, but you can get the copy of this code and use for your purposes. This is a connection to a database in ADB format. And to do this, I need to check Microsoft ActiveX data objects. at least 2.7 library. You can also find this here, Microsoft, here, okay, data objects 6.1 library if you want, okay, all this. And you need to have this connection, use this, okay, a variable, which is a string. String means a piece of text, and this is the path, okay, of your connection, which includes also the path of your file. And in this case, I'm going to store all these files into the same directory of this workbook, or otherwise I have to specify the directory. Okay, you can also use a dialog, a form like I showed you before, to select files, but I don't want to make it complicated now. I want to just show you this. Then you need a connection here. This is an SQL command or instruction. Select star from this. So that means get all the elements from this area. This area is the worksheet name, which is the name of the worksheet, and the dollar at the end included gets into brackets. And then you can also select a range like we did before, from C3 to C19. If you remember, we have here C3 up to C19. So this is the set of data that we. So I'm going back. So I'm going to get this. DB is a database object. Dot record set is another sub. With this set of parameters, okay, forget this part. My connection has to be this connection here that we defined before. MySQL is this event open, and then from B2 of my active sheet, string and with this connection. Okay, I want to exclude this for the moment, so B2 here I'm going to include all this information. So to do this, okay, I can also exclude this part. For the moment, I put an and here and I include ribbon insert button. Okay, and I'm gonna assign close Excel workbook, which is my routine that I created before. I can put it here. Okay, I'm gonna make it a bit smaller. Okay, and then here I'm going to edit text is get data. Okay, now what happens if I click on get data? I get exactly this data from file. You see, I get this data from the file. I'm gonna check if this is really the case. Okay, I'm going from B2. I think we jump one. Yeah, I think we jump one. Okay, B2. I got the C3. As you can see here, this is this, this is this. So I'm going to check why I jumped one of this. Get data, B2. I have to pay attention because usually the first element is the field header. So it is the name of the record. So I should start then one line above. Okay. So I'm going to do the following. I'm going to create a space, and this has to be home for my painter like this. and I click on get data. Okay, I have this. Now we are going to see how to do the same also for the other files.